All right, kiddos, we are working on Unit 3, Lesson 8. Today we are going to find elapsed time. So I need you to turn to page 185 in your SAP and we'll get ready. Okay, so it says find the elapsed time. I went ahead and wrote out the definition for elapsed time right here because some people may not know. So elapsed time is the amount of time that passes between the beginning and end of an activity or event. So for number 1, it says, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. So we started at 4 and then we end at 7. So they're asking us to figure out how much time was in between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and count by hours from 4 to 7. And you can use a clock, you can use whatever strategy works for you. So I'd start at the 4 and go to 7. So 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 hours. So 3 hours would be our answer. Okay, so 7:45 to 8:15 a.m. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to count by fives from 7:45 up until 8:15 because we need to know the minutes too. So 7:45 to 7:50, and I'm going to keep track every time I hit a 5 count by on my fingers, okay? So I hope you're doing this too, okay? 7:45 to 7:50, 7:50 to 7:55, 7:55 to 60, which is 8 o'clock. So then 8:05, 8:10, 8:15, and I have 6 fingers held up. So that would mean if I multiplied all 6 fingers by 5, because we need to find the total minutes, then I would get 30 minutes. Okay, so this next one, I guess it doesn't have a number. 2:17 p.m. to 7:17 p.m. I'm going to count by hours from 2:17 to 7:17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we get 5 hours. Okay, so 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Again, I'm going to count my hours. So 1, 2, 3. That's also 3 hours, just like the first one. So 3 hours. And then this last one's a little tricky. So this is 11:55 a.m. to 4:25 p.m. So what I'm going to do first is count my hours to get those out of the way and see how many hours I have between 11:55 a.m. and 4:25 p.m. So I'm going to go 11:55 to 12:55, and that's 1. 12:55 to 1:55, 1:55 to 2:55, 2:55 to 3:55, and I can't go to 4:55 because we'd be past this time. So we know that we have 4 hours because I had 4 fingers up, and then I'm going to count by fives from 3:55 to 4:25. So 55, 60, which is 4 o'clock. And so then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I have 6 fingers held up, and 6 times 5, I'm multiplying it by 5 because each finger counts as 10 or as 5 minutes, and I get 30 minutes. Okay, so now I want you to pause the video, do numbers 2 and 3 with your partners, get it all finished, and then come back to see the answers. Okay, so let me get you the answers. Here are the answers. Pause the video so you can check them all out, and then we're gonna move, and then come back and we're gonna move on. Okay, now we are working on. Oops, I have my answers already up here. Whoopsie. We are working on page 186 in our SAB, and it says, number 4 says, Loretta left her friend's house at 3:45 p.m. She had been there for 2 hours and 20 minutes. What time did she get there? So we know that she left her friend's house at 3:45 and she had been there for 2 hours and 20 minutes. So we're going to count back because it's asking us what time she had got there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 3:45 on this clock. So the minute hand will be pointing at the 9. And the hour hand will be in between the 3 and the 4. I'm going to get a thinner line. Okay. And then she had been there for 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I'm going to count backwards from my minute hand because she was there for 20 minutes. So I'm going to count 20 minutes backwards. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So this is where my new minute hand will be. And then 2 hours backwards from here. So 1, 2. And my new hour hand will be somewhere around here. So I know that she arrived there at 1:05 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So our answer is 1:25 p.m. Okay? Number 5, Berto spent from 3:45 p.m. to 4:15 p.m. doing math homework and from 4:30 p.m. to 5:10 p.m. doing social studies homework. How much time did he spend on his math and social studies homework? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this clock over here to help us, okay? So he spent from 3:45 to 4:15. So I'm going to count the minutes right here from this would be 45 on the clock in minute time, and this would be 15 on the clock in minute time. So we're going to go all the way around here. So when we count by fives, all of these numbers, we get 30 minutes. And then we are also going to count back from, from 4:30 to 5:10. So this would be our minute time, or our minute hand would be right here at 4:30, and then to 5:10. So then this would be 10 minutes, and if we counted each number by 5. So we're going to go all the way there and count back, and this is 40 minutes if we counted each 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, you got it. So that'd be 40 minutes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add the 30 plus the 40, and we are going to get that he did his homework for a total of 70 minutes. Well, we know 60 minutes equals an hour, so if we took 60 minutes away from that to shorten down our time or make it a little bit more neat, we would get that he had 10 minutes left. So he worked on it for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay. Make sure you're labeling. Okay, number 6. So for number 6, I have this little number line because I want to show you another strategy you can use for these types of problems. Okay, Ed arrived at a biking trail at 9 a.m. He biked for 1 hour and 45 minutes. He spent 20 minutes riding home. What time did he get home? So on my number line, I started at 9 a.m. and I highlighted each hour in purple and then each 30 minutes in green. So let's start on our number line at 9 a.m. and he biked for 1 hour. So from 9 to 10 and then 45 minutes. So we know that this is 10:30, 10:35, 10:40, 10:45. So this is where he is now. Then he spent an additional 20 minutes riding home. So let's count 20 minutes by fives and see where we get. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So we get right here. And we know that this is 11 o'clock on our little timeline. So 11:05. He got there at 11:05 a.m. Perfect. Okay, so let's keep going. Number 7, Basco cleaned his room on Saturday. He started at 4:05 p.m. and finished at 4:30 p.m. For how long did he clean his room? So I'm just going to count by fives from 4:05 to 4:30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I have 5 fingers up. Multiplied by 5 would be 25 minutes. All right, you know the drill, you know the deal. Pause the video and, well, don't pause it. Actually, let's do number 8 together. Mario finished swimming at 10:45 a.m. He swam for 1 hour and 15 minutes. What time did he start? So I'm going to use this number line again because he started swimming at 10:45. So that would be 10:30, 10:35, 40, 45. So that'd be right here again. And he swam for 1 hour and 15 minutes. So what time did he start? So let's count backwards from 10:45 to 9:45, because that would be an hour. So 10:45 to 9:45, which is 30, 35, 40, 45, right here. And then 15 minutes. So 5, 10, 15. This would leave us right here on the number line. So he started at 9:30 a.m. Okay, now what I want you to do for number 9 is I want you to pause it, work it out with your partners, and then after you're done, very important, come show me your work and your answer and ask me for a night award. And you cannot start your homework and remembering until I give you that night award, okay? All right, well, good luck, kiddos. See you later.